0. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've ever felt a woman care about you but act like she doesn't, 77 seconds, stay with me because what you're about to hear might shake you. Before we go deeper, take 1 second to like this 0014 seconds video and subscribe, because what I'm sharing here is the kind of emotional truth most men never get access to. I'm 02.222 seconds, speaking to you not just as a psychologist, but as a woman who understands the emotional layers other women don't always explain. There are moments when a woman's heart is loud, 03232 seconds, but her behavior is quiet, controlled, 035535 seconds, almost guarded. And if you misread that silence, you walk away from something real, thinking she never cared. Here's 0.4242 seconds, the truth men aren't usually told. When feelings feel risky, love doesn't come out looking like love. It comes out sideways, subtle, hidden in plain sight. 0.5353 seconds. You might be looking for obvious affection, clear words, big gestures. 0.5858 seconds, emotional confessions. But when a woman is afraid of how deeply she feels, she does the opposite. She pulls back just 61 minutes 6 seconds, enough to protect herself while still orbiting your world in ways you don't notice unless you know where to look. 141 minute 14 seconds. Emotionally, this happens when desire and fear exist at the same time. She wants closeness, but she's terrified of 1.211 minute 21 seconds rejection, loss of control, or being more invested than you. So instead of leaning in fully, she masks it with 1.291 minute 29 seconds neutrality, teasing, independence, or even distance. And you from the outside think, if she liked me, I'd know. No, 1.381 minute 38 seconds, not always. Some women don't hide feelings because they don't exist. They hide them because they matter too much. 1.451 minute 45 seconds. The mistake most men make is judging her emotions only by surface behavior. But attraction isn't always loud. Sometimes 1.531 minute 53 seconds. The strongest feelings are the ones fighting hardest not to be exposed. What I'm about to show you are the small 2-minute psychological tells, the behaviors that slip through when a woman cares more than she wants you to realize. Miss 2.072 minutes, 7 seconds. These and you misread her entirely. She remembers the smallest things about you. 122 minutes, 12 seconds. Details you forgot you ever shared, but acts like it's accidental. You'll mention a random childhood story once. 192 minutes, 19 seconds. Maybe about a place you used to go, a food you liked, a dream you once had and let go of. Weeks later, she brings it up 272 minutes, 27 seconds casually, like it just floated into her mind. Oh yeah, didn't you say you used to love that? Her tone is light, almost dismissive, but her memory is precise. 482 minutes, 38 seconds. That isn't random, that's emotional attention. When a woman has feelings she's trying to hide, her mind tracks you differently. Psychologically, 2.482 minutes, 48 seconds, emotional investment sharpens memory. 502 minutes, 50 seconds. The brain prioritizes what feels meaningful. She may pretend she's not that interested, but her subconscious is 572 minutes, 57 seconds, quietly cataloging you. But here's the part men misread. She won't highlight that she remembers. In fact, she may 3.053 minutes, 5 seconds downplay it. She might shrug, change the subject, or tease you right after. 113 minutes, 11 seconds. That's not indifference. That's emotional self-P protection. If she lets you see how closely she listens, she feels exposed. A woman who doesn't care 3.203 minutes, 20 seconds forgets. A woman who cares too much remembers but hides the fact that she does. You might think she's just being friendly. You might assume she's like 3.283 minutes, 28 seconds. This with everyone, but pay attention to the pattern. Does she recall your stress before you mention it? Ask about something important to you when it's 303 minutes, 36 seconds relevant. Again, notice shifts in your mood before you explain them. That's emotional attunement. And it rarely 3,433 minutes 43 seconds happens without deeper feeling. The reason she conceals this is simple. 483 minutes 48 seconds. Remembering is intimacy. It shows you matter. And if she's unsure where she stands with you, revealing that level of 3,553 minutes, 55 seconds attention feels like giving away her emotional position. So instead, she wraps care in casualness. She makes 4,034 minutes, 3 seconds devotion look like coincidence. If you slow down and notice, you'll see it. Not in what she declares, but in what she 124 minutes, 12 seconds, quietly keeps about you. She pulls away right after moments of connection. You have a deep conversation. You laugh in a 204 minutes, 20 seconds way that feels natural, easy, almost intimate. There's eye contact that lingers a second longer than usual. The energy shifts warmer, softer, more real. 4,314 minutes, 31 seconds. And just when you think something is opening, she changes. She takes longer to reply. Her tone becomes more neutral. 394 minutes, 39 seconds. She acts busy, distracted, slightly harder to read. To you, it feels like interest dropped. But emotionally, 474 minutes, 47 seconds, something else just happened. Closeness triggered vulnerability. When a woman has feelings she's trying to keep under 4,544 minutes, 54 seconds control, emotional intimacy can feel overwhelming. The connection is what she wants, but also what scares her because 5,035 minutes, 3 seconds, connection creates emotional risk. Now she has something to lose. Now you matter more than she planned. So she 105 minutes, 10 seconds regulates herself the only way she knows. How? Distance. Not permanent distance, not disappearance, just enough space to regain emotional balance. 5,225 minutes, 22 seconds. Psychologically, this is a push-pull response to rising attachment. Her nervous system is trying to calm the intensity she feels. Men often 5,315 minutes. 31 seconds misinterpret this as disinterest, but disinterest doesn't follow closeness. 5,365 minutes. 36 seconds. Indifference doesn't show up strongest right after emotional depth. The timing is the clue. If she consistently becomes 5,435 minutes, 43 seconds slightly distant after meaningful interactions, not arguments, not boredom, but real connection, it's often because her feelings moved faster than 5,525 minutes, 52 seconds her comfort level. She's not stepping away from you. She's stepping away from how exposed she suddenly feels. Watch. 5,595 minutes, 59 seconds. What happens after a few days? Does she reappear, restart conversations, send something random? That's her orbiting 6,066 minutes, 6 seconds back once the emotional wave settles. A woman who doesn't feel anything drifts away steadily. A woman who feels 6,136 minutes, 13 seconds, much pulls back then returns. It's not logic. It's emotional self-P protection, trying to keep her heart from moving 6,226 minutes, 22 seconds faster than her safety allows. She teases you in ways that feel personal, 6,286 minutes, 28 seconds. But she laughs like it's nothing. At first, you might think it's just playful joking, harmless banter. But notice the pattern. The teasing is specific, 6,396 minutes, 39 seconds targeted at things only she knows about you, things that touch your insecurities or quirks. The way she delivers it with 6,476 minutes, 47 seconds. A smile, light tone, maybe even a little mockery is deliberate. It's not cruelty. 6,546 minutes, 54 seconds. It's connection disguised as distance. 6,566 minutes, 56 seconds. Why does she do this? Because showing affection directly feels vulnerable. A compliment would expose her feelings. A 7,047 minutes, 4 seconds. soft touch or gaze could reveal more than she's ready to admit. Teasing becomes the language of hidden attachment. It's a psychological shield. 7.147 minutes 14 seconds. She wants to engage with you to be close, but she fears what that closeness could mean. So, she wraps her attention 7.217 minutes, 21 seconds in humor. Here's the subtle truth most men miss. The things she teases you about are often the very things she 7.297 minutes, 29 seconds notices most. She's paying attention to your habits, your preferences, your reactions, the things that make you 7.377 minutes, 37 seconds uniquely you. And she's using them to create interaction without revealing her heart. If a woman were indifferent, her 7.557 minutes, 45 seconds jokes would be generic, random, or superficial. But this is personal. 7.517 minutes, 51 seconds. It carries emotional weight beneath the surface. Each laugh hides recognition. 7.567 minutes, 56 seconds curiosity, and a magnetic pull she doesn't want to admit. The key is in her eyes and timing. When she teases, watch 8.068 minutes, 6 seconds, the micro expressions, the softening of her gaze, the fleeting glance to see your reaction, the small smile that 8.148 minutes, 14 seconds follows your response. That's the unconscious reveal. That's the part of her saying, I see you, I notice you, I ate 218 minutes, 21 seconds, care more than I should. And this pattern repeats because it's safe for her. She can keep her feelings hidden while still keeping you close. 8.308 minutes, 30 seconds, influencing your mood, testing your responses, and feeling a secret intimacy she can't voice. Teasing becomes a 8.398 minutes, 39 seconds paradoxical love letter, unreadable on the surface, but saturated with emotion if you learn how to decode it. If you 8.478 minutes, 47 seconds start seeing this consistently, the personal jokes, the laughter masking attention, take note. This is emotional proximity disguised as casual distance. 8.588 minutes, 58 seconds. It's a signal she's emotionally invested, even if she would never say it out loud. Most men overlook this. They 9,069 minutes, 6 seconds. Think teasing is just fun. But when you understand it, you see the silent truth. 9,119 minutes, 11 seconds. She's closer than she's letting on, and her heart is speaking in riddles. She mirrors you, not just your words, but your energy, your habits, your moods. 9.219 minutes, 21 seconds, and acts like it's accidental. When a woman hides her feelings, she unconsciously adapts to you. She might pick up phrases you use, match your 9,299 minutes, 29 seconds, walking pace, even echo your posture during conversations. It's subtle, almost invisible, but it's there. 9,379 minutes, 37 seconds. Psychologists call this mirroring, and it's one of the most powerful signs of attraction. But when love is concealed, 9.449 minutes, 44 seconds, it's never obvious. She disguises it as coincidence, as if she's naturally aligned with you. Notice the timing. If 9.519 minutes 51 seconds she laughs right after you do, repeats your style of joking, or starts liking the same things you casually mention. 9.589 minutes 58 seconds. And it isn't consistent with how she behaves with everyone else. That's intentional. Subconsciously intentional. 10.10410 minutes 4 seconds. Her brain is wired to connect, to build rapport, to synchronize with someone who matters emotionally. Here's the thing. 12 minutes, 12 seconds. Most men miss. Mirroring is vulnerability disguised as normally. She can't say, I want to be closer to you. 10 minutes, 20 seconds, because that would expose her feelings. 10 minutes, 22 seconds. So, she matches you quietly, letting her body and mind do what words cannot. And there's a pattern. If you shift your 10 minutes, 30 seconds mood, she subtly shifts hers. If you talk about a dream or an insecurity, she adjusts her tone, her pace, her 10 minutes, 39 seconds attention. This isn't manipulation. It's emotional attunement, a hidden declaration of care. She's aligning with you because she feels deeply about you. 10.49 10 minutes, 49 seconds. 7 when she's afraid to admit it. The difference between casual friendliness and hidden affection lies in 10.56 10 minutes, 56 seconds. Consistency. A woman mirroring you unconsciously will repeat it across context without thinking. She won't just 11:004 11 minutes, 4 seconds do it once. She's always orbiting your emotional space, tuning herself to your frequency. You might think she's just polite, just agreeable, just likable. 11:14 11 minutes, 14 seconds. But this is different. This is a subtle magnetism. She is emotionally present in ways you don't consciously register. 11:221 11 minutes, 22 seconds, guiding herself closer to you, silently signaling connection while pretending it's natural. Recognizing this is 11:29 11 minutes, 29 seconds critical. It's one of the most reliable signs she feels something she can't voice. Most men overlook it because it's 11:37 11 minutes, 37 seconds invisible until you know to look. But when you notice the repeated mirroring, the alignment of energy and attention, 11:44 to 11 minutes, 44 seconds, you realize she's letting her heart move closer without letting her lips say a word. This is hidden love in action. 11:51 11 minutes, 51 seconds, quiet, deliberate, and emotionally charged. Even when she's trying not to show it, she tests you not with obvious 11:05 811 minutes, 58 seconds challenges, but with subtle emotional experiments that feel almost accidental. 12,312 minutes, 3 seconds. You might notice small scenarios where she gauges your reaction. She brings up a topic to see how supportive you are. 12,912 minutes, 9 seconds. She makes a playful boundary and watches if you respect it. Or she shares a slightly vulnerable thought to see if you handle it with care. On the surface, 12 or 18 12 minutes, 18 seconds, it may feel random, like coincidence or casual conversation. But look closer. 12:24 or 12 minutes, 24 seconds. This is a hidden map of her heart, and you're the one being measured. Women who hide their feelings fear rejection more. 12.31, 12 minutes, 31 seconds than most men realize. So instead of confessing, they test. They want to know if I expose a piece of myself, will he respond with care? Will he notice me? 12.42, 12 minutes, 42 seconds, will he stay? Each test is a calculated risk, and the fact that she continues to engage afterward tells you she's 12 for 5,012 minutes, 50 seconds emotionally invested. Notice the patterns. Does she push boundaries slightly and then retreat? Does she bring up personal topics? Then gauge 812 minutes, 58 seconds your response before continuing. Does she tease or challenge you, but with a glimmer of hope behind the humor? These 13:06 minutes, 6 seconds, are psychological breadcrumbs. They are her way of letting you in without fully admitting how she feels. Here's the 13 minutes. 13 seconds crucial part most men miss. Testing is not hostility, it's desire. It's 13 minutes, 20 seconds curiosity. It's protection. She wants closeness, but she's afraid to fully hand over her emotions. Every subtle 13 minutes, 28 seconds test is a signal that she's trying to measure safety, the emotional safety of being vulnerable with you. And when you pass her subtle tests, notice how her 13 minutes, 37 seconds tone changes. A small softening, a lingering look, a hint of warmth she doesn't fully explain. That's reward. 13 minutes, 46 seconds. That's her heart quietly saying, I'm noticing you. I care about how you respond. If you miss these tests, you miss the language of her hidden love. 613 minutes, 56 seconds. Most men only see the surface. 13.58 13 minutes, 58 seconds interpreting playfulness or boundary setting as disinterest. But in truth, 14:03 14 minutes 3 seconds, these tests are her heart navigating closeness safely, a silent map of what she feels but refuses to declare. 14:12 14 minutes, 12 seconds. Recognizing this is a game changer. These subtle experiments aren't manipulative. 14, 17, 14 minutes. 17 seconds. They're deeply human. They're a way for her to love without the terrifying risk of exposure. And for you, noticing them. 14 to 14 minutes. 25 seconds means you're finally reading between the lines of hidden desire. She acts indifferent in public but reveals cracks in private. In front of friends, 14:34 14 minutes. 34 seconds colleagues or family. She might appear composed, distant, even aloof. Her laughter is measured. Her gestures 14:42 14 minutes. 42 seconds minimal. Her words neutral. To the casual observer or to you if you're not paying attention. It seems like she. 14:49 her to 14 minutes, 49 seconds, doesn't care. But the moment you're alone, the mask slips just slightly. A lingering glance, a softer tone, a 14:57 4 minutes, 57 seconds, small, unguarded smile. These micro moments are gold. They're windows into the truth she's hiding. Why does she do 15:05 15 minutes, 5 seconds this? Social safety. Publicly displaying affection can feel exposing, risky, and for a woman who's guarding her feelings, 15:14 15 minutes, 14 seconds, terrifying. By staying neutral in front of others, she protects her heart. But privately, 15:20 15 minutes, 20 seconds, she can allow herself to reveal fragments of what she actually feels. 15:26 15 minutes, 26 seconds. Notice the contrast. When no one else is watching, her attention sharpens. She listens more closely. She laughs more, 15:34 15 minutes, 34 seconds freely. She mirrors your emotions in ways she won't in public. These shifts are rarely conscious, but they're 15:42 15 minutes, 42 seconds emotionally deliberate. Her subconscious is revealing what she's been suppressing. Her desire to connect, her 15:49 15 minutes, 49 seconds admiration, her love. Here's the thing most men miss. The split between public neutrality and private warmth is one of 15,500 615 minutes, 56 seconds, the clearest indicators of hidden affection. Women who don't feel for you have no reason to change their behavior. 16:04 minutes, 4 seconds based on the audience. But a woman secretly invested will adjust, protect, 16,816 minutes, 8 seconds, and reveal selectively. Watch her eyes when the room is empty. Watch her gestures, her tone, the subtle ways she, 16 minutes, 17 seconds, leans closer just for you. That contrast between who she is in public versus private is a roadmap of her feelings. 16 minutes, 27 seconds. It's deliberate, subconscious, and impossible to fake completely. 16:32 16 minutes, 32 seconds. Understanding this allows you to see her truth without words. Her public composure is a shield. Her private moments are her confession. Most men, 16:40 116 minutes, 41 seconds, misread the exterior and miss the interior entirely, thinking she's cold or disinterested. But when you notice 16:48 and 16 minutes, 48 seconds, the cracks, you realize she's closer than she's ever let on, hiding a depth of feeling that's rarely spoken, but 16:56 and 16 minutes, 56 seconds, deeply felt. If you start recognizing these private versus public contrasts, 17:02 17 minutes, 2 seconds, you start decoding the unspoken language of her heart, the language of love she doesn't dare reveal openly. She makes 17:10 17 minutes, 10 seconds, small sacrifices you barely notice, but they reveal more than words ever could. 17:15 17 minutes, 15 seconds. Maybe she rearranges her schedule to spend time with you, or remembers to do little things that make your life easier, things she doesn't announce, or 17:317 minutes, 23 seconds, expect recognition for. She downplays them, laughs them off, pretends it's nothing but pay attention. Hidden 17:3117 minutes, 31 seconds, affection often shows up in action, not in declarations. 17:36 17 minutes, 36 seconds. The more she quietly bends, adjusts, or invests in your comfort, the more she's revealing an emotional truth. She's not 17.4317 minutes, 43 seconds, ready to speak aloud. Here's the psychology behind it. When someone cares deeply but fears exposure, direct. 17:52 horas 17 minutes 52 seconds. Expression of love feels too risky. So instead she expresses care indirectly, 17:59 17 minutes 59 seconds. Subtle sacrifices, attention to your needs, emotional availability in small doses. These are her ways of showing 18 as 818 minutes 8 seconds without saying, I'm invested, I care, I feel deeply for you. The trick most men, 15 and 18 minutes 15 seconds fall for, is assuming that if she doesn't say it, it doesn't exist. But action is often far more revealing than words. A 18:24 and 18 minutes 24 seconds woman who is indifferent, won't bend her routine for you, won't remember the tiny preferences you share, won't quietly 18:31 when 18 minutes 31 seconds prioritize your presence. A woman secretly in love will, and she will do it with a kind of invisible grace, 18 and 30, 18 minutes, 38 seconds making it seem effortless, casual, 18 I free and 18 minutes, 41 seconds, almost accidental, because revealing too much feels dangerous. Notice the pattern over time. Does she make your life 18:50 18 minutes, 50 seconds subtly easier? Does she show up when it matters, even if she downplays it? Does she go out of her way to protect your 18:57 18 minutes, 57 seconds feelings, even in ways you might not consciously register? 19:02 19 minutes, 2 seconds. These small consistent sacrifices are the emotional footprints of hidden love. 19:07 and 19 minutes, 7 seconds. And here's the critical point. Most men never realize. These actions carry intention without exposure. Every 19:15 19 minutes, 15 seconds effort, every consideration, every tiny sacrifice is her heart speaking quietly. 19:22 19 minutes, 22 seconds, pleading with you to see her care without daring to make herself vulnerable. When you combine all the signs, her memory, her distance after closeness, her teasing, mirroring, 19th and 33 19 minutes, 33 seconds testing, public-private contrast, and quiet sacrifices, a clear picture emerges. She's not indifferent. She's 19:40 119 minutes, 41 seconds terrified of revealing how deeply she feels, and that fear makes her love invisible but unmistakable. If you've 19:48 19 minutes, 48 seconds been paying attention, you'll recognize these signs, and when you do, you'll understand something most men never do. 19:55 19 minutes, 55 seconds. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes it whispers, hides, and tests.